So if you see, this is how I actually packed the vision of this kind of a platform, right? So we're talking about business on one side, we're talking about helping the people, external, internal customers, minimize margins for errors, because you're trying to automate. As you automate more and more, there's less a chance for human intervention, human error. And so you can aid better and quicker decision making because everything is on one place. It's a unified platform. And then it's customizable in the sense that you can actually kind of look at what you want. So the supervisor can look at what are the things that they're interested in, whereas the person on the field team could look at the same application, but different details as to what they're interested in. So supposing the boss is interested only looking at the higher picture, the big picture view of things, whereas the people who are actually doing the work interested in the details, right? So that's how we need to provide that ability to present a dashboard, as well as the option to actually select something and then drill down into the details of that if you require. So again, from the operations point of view, we are enabling the delivery of quality, because everything is now online. Better technology means better quality photos, better quality of information, data is of better quality. And then you've got a greater, all in one place, a repository of data, so you can actually kind of service better. And then it's data analytics, as we discussed that, right? So we can actually kind of mine the data and understand what are relationships. How can we sell to this customer more? How can we actually add more sites? How can we make sure that they're happy and they give business to us more and more in the next few years to come? So, and then compliance is another thing, right? Compliance is in terms of regulation. How good are you with regulation? Sometimes this is the important thing. Audit and quality, they come in, they externally, they have a look at your product and see whether you're following the norms or not. So again, this platform is going to help do that. And from the technology point of view, this platform again is going to be, as we discussed, web and mobile enabled, unified and seamless database, central repository, easy and quick to use in just one, in one application for both mobile and web. Modular architecture. For doing these, we are using modular architecture, so you can build in modules and not everything in one go, not a monolith architecture. Scalable platform. It's not actually about, today we've got like, I think the client was at that point of time, they were having about 1 million sites, and they were actually increasing the sites by about at least 30,000 every month. They're adding more sites to that. So the business was growing. So they want actually a platform that would help support that growth, business growth. So here, if you look at it, this is the vision. This is what is this platform about. How did I put this one is basically something like in my own way. Obviously, you don't need to worry about all these fantastic looking infographic. You don't need to, really put all these. If you are interested, you can do that. But if you're trying to present it to anybody in the world, they can actually get to see what this platform is about. Of course, this is a 30,000 feet view of this. It's not about details. What technology, what platform, how are you going to do this? Is it going to be 5 pages, 6 pages? Is it going to be driven by Oracle or SQL database? We don't bother about it at this point of time because it's fairly early stage. At this point of time, we are talking about, let's say, the business case has barely been created at this point of time, right? So that's the way you can define the vision, and I'll talk to you about the roadmap in the next few slides. So you will get an idea now, right? So vision is that. You can't just have a vision that says, I want to be the leading company. You need to actually have something as to how that vision is going to be translated into action. Now you're talking about the strategy, the tactical stuff, and then finally the operations, right? So I just want to bring forth to you the example so you can better relate to what we're talking about and how we can create a vision for this. So, and then in terms of the the total view, value add, and the roadmap. Sorry, I'm using jargon. So it's called total view. The benefits for this, people ask you, why do you want to actually invest so much? I mean, at this point of time, we're talking about at least a £500,000 budget for this, for building this platform. And then you would have questions asked as to why do you need to invest so much? What is it that I'm getting? What is the company getting out of this investment? So you talk about the high level things: communication, better communication, cross-selling, better processes, evidence has been captured better way and shown better way. Health and safety, you're talking about the field teams, actually the certifications. How, for example, some people they're not supposed to work on the cranes or operating the diggers because they didn't have the certification. You need to pass some tests, you need to go through some training to be able to use these heavy equipment. And so also climbing up some heights, you need some certification. So all of these, again, the field teams will be able to use the platform to be able to upload their certifications and stuff. So you're only assigning the right skilled people to be able to do the particular job within the worksheet. So it's all about the health and safety. It's customizable. It's easy and quick because it's all in one place, simple apps. The training and skills are also being actually kind of upgraded. Everything is driven through the platform. High quality of data and customer retention, very important, because that's what is. So at a high level, you actually get to see the value add, the propositions, and then you're digging deeper into the business, the customer, product, process, blah, blah, blah. So you're actually trying to make your business case stronger and stronger, and making sure that you've got the robust reasons for somebody to actually invest in your vision, to buy into your, it's called buy-in, right? So you can get the buy-in from the stakeholders, from the funders, from the senior management, from the banks, from the investment banks, whatever is investing into your idea. So if you do these, obviously they would be more than happy to consider you, because they know that you've done your homework.